pixie dust. I said that wrong. Hey, vegan. Hey, Ginger. I'll wait till a few more people come in here, and then I'm going to address something. Hey, Bailey. How are you, sweetie? I've, and I know I don't want to get involved in the drama much, but I'm going to defend myself. Something was put on a community post that I will defend myself about because I'm sick and tired of being accused of something that there is no, and I will own something that I did, but I am definitely not what this person says I am in their community post. So I'll wait till a few more people come in, and then I'll call out their hypocritical post. Because I'm definitely not a danger to this community. Let's just say that. Let's just start with that one. I'm not a danger to this community. I don't appreciate someone saying I'm a danger to this community. I don't appreciate someone saying that I'm a doxer. I don't appreciate, here's what I did, and I will own this till the day I die. Morbid Angel was my good friend. She threatened to dox me. I put her Facebook name, which was under her name, Morbid Angel, in a Discord. That is the only dox you will ever find that I have ever done. And it wasn't really a dox because it was her Facebook name. Her and I are okay with each other now. I'm okay with her threatening me. She's okay with me. But for someone to put up a community page and say that me and Cindy are terrible doxers and we are a danger to this community is very rich, considering that same person has been on panels and doxed Marianne, her brother, her family, her father. Hey, Robbie, I love you too. But do not accuse me of being a doxer and a danger to this community. That is so not true. And you have been doxing the whole time you've been on YouTube. And I don't know why you brought it upon yourself or took it upon yourself to bring me back into your drama. But you did for some reason. So I have a right to address you. And even though I don't get along with certain people, I do not dox them, period. And if you have proof, I want you to show it. And I don't want your fake proof, okay? I don't want your fake proof. I want real proof of where I have ever doxed anyone. Me and Morbid Angel are fine with each other, but do not call me a doxer. Do not put it on your community post and say, I am a danger to this community. The only danger to this community has been you for a couple years, and you have been forgiven for that. So leave me alone. Leave me out of your drama. Leave me out of, look, I've given prizes away to people. I've had addresses. I've had, I've never doxed any of them. Ask any of them. I have never doxed them. I've never, and you can ask anybody that I've given a prize to that I've had their full address to. They have not been doxed. And, and if you have this so-called proof, sorry, I burped. I had breakfast just a minute ago. If you have proof, show it. And I don't want your fake proof because you're really good at that. Hi, Dallas County Scratchers. Hi, Creative Renewal. It's one person, and it's in a community post, and it's pissing me off. It's not all drama. I don't even know what's going on there, Kat. I don't even know why I got exactly, Remy. I have not doxed anybody. And for her to put that in her community post when she is doxed Hello Starlight's whole family on a panel is rich and still been forgiven for it. That's rich. Okay. I have never done that. I have never done that. And even if I'm not on the side of that person, and I'll tell you this, I sent Kimmy P something for her baby. I've never doxed her, and we're not on the same side. I've never doxed her, nor would I. Why would I? No, I don't have it in me to do it. What would I get out of it? So for her to put that on her community post, and these people can come forward or they can talk about it or they can say whatever they want, but they know damn well that I've never doxed anybody. I put Morbid Angels Facebook in a Discord. I admitted it. We talked about it, her and I, and we are okay with each other. That is the only thing I will own up to. But to go there and make a blank statement that I have doxed people is wrong. And you're ruining somebody's reputation for what? For what? And leave my friends alone. I have a right to have my friends. I have a right to have who I want as friends. Jen is my friend, and I don't care if you like it or not. You have a right to your friends. And hi, Ms. OMG. You have a right to your friends. I don't say anything. I don't go in your chat. I don't, because the last time I went in your chat, you called me an old lady and a bitch and said that I was planning some kind of covert. We had some plan going on, which never happened because there was no plan, because you're not important enough to me or any of my friends to do anything. You dirty delete. I don't. All my YouTube, all my videos are up, except if there was a dox in my live, I would delete it just to protect that person. But all my YouTube videos are up. I don't take them down. I don't dirty delete. But I will address something. I don't usually address things on a YouTube like this, but I am not going to allow somebody to make me out to be something that I'm not. I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to let it. I'm not going to let it. I'm not going to let it go. You're going to have to show proof where I'm a danger to this community. And that's the worst part of it, is her saying in her post that I'm a danger to this community. Wow. Just wow. Where have you ever, I'll wait. Where have you ever seen me go on a panel and dox anybody? Besides accidentally saying someone's first name. And because you're so used to talking to them in private that you accidentally say their first name. Morning, you got this. Just got here. Sounds like I need to figure out what's going on. It's just it's someone put something in their community post and accused me of something, and I'm not even going to plug their channel because I don't think it's worth it. But I will address it. I mean, I will address it, and you guys can figure out who it is or not. But I'm certainly not plugging their channel after what they put in their community post. Hey, your main girl. But just stop it. Look, I've had a lot of people's addresses, full names, first and last name, and never doxed anybody. You know what I do with something that I get and this is why I haven't given away prizes for a long time, because people were running around YouTube saying, oh, she just gives away stuff so that she could have your address and dox you. This is why people, I have not done it, because why should I? Why should I? If I'm going to get accused of doing something like that when it's not true. Now, if something's true, I will own it. I will say, yes, I did that. But I am certainly not going to say that I'm a doxer when I'm not. I'm not. Have you ever been doxed, Lisa? Have you ever been doxed? And to be honest with you, Lisa, I don't have it anymore. And I still have stuff that I have put aside for you, but I've like been really iffy about sending anybody anything anymore because of the whole, you know, this whole thing of getting accused. Thank you, Ginger Locks. And didn't I have to ask for your address again the last time I sent you something? Because here's what I do with an address, guys. Absolutely. I throw it away because I do not want myself, even myself, to accidentally blurt something out that would be considered a dox. Thank you, Lisa. But I wouldn't. That's the thing, is I wouldn't. And to be accused of it is very hurtful and very wrong. And I wouldn't even do it with people that I didn't like. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. It's just that I felt the need, and I don't all the time. Um, I don't usually address this all the time because it's not worth it. But there's people that read this that don't know me that think that I am. And I'm just addressing it. I'm just going to say, come on, show your proof. If it's the whole Morbid Angel thing, Morbid Angel comes in here. Her and I are okay. She threatened to dox me, and I put her Facebook name, which was the same as her channel name, in Discord. And yes, that was wrong to do, and I apologized for it, and we are fine with it. So stop it already. Stop it. I've owned it. And that was over a year ago, people. This was over a year ago that happened. Over a year ago in March. Over a year ago. But she can't know. She won't be able to show proof, and I'll tell you why. Because there isn't any proof. Anytime that you're getting, okay, and Cindy, wait. I will own that I put Cindy's picture in my on my community post because she called me a doxer, and I asked her to take it down, and she didn't. But after 24 hours, I took that picture down because I thought better of it. I thought, I am not that kind of person. And Cindy and I are okay. She understands why I did it. She understands that she knew who was the doxer. And, and there's, by the way, if there's any trolls in here that come in and want to say anything nasty, my mods are in here, delete them because I don't even want to see it. I'm just not organized. I have to look for my own dad's address every time. I'm like that too. Like I will write it down like on a stick-it, someone's address on the stick-it. I'll take it to the post office so I don't forget the address. And then it's in the garbage. It's torn up and in the garbage. That's how much I keep it. Hey, Mr. Positive. But to just try and ruin somebody's reputation and draw them into your drama, you go away for a month, you come back and you draw people into your drama for what? What is the reason? Please let me know. I have not done anything to you. The last time, I don't go into your chat, because the last time I did, I was accused of planning something, which was a total lie. And you've inserted yourself in drama over and over and over and over and over again. And now you're bringing me into it, and I'm not going to take it lying down. I'm not. I can tell you, I can list you probably a half a dozen people that I have had their addresses and information on that I have never. Carla, I think you misunderstand the post. She said TNT did the manipulation to her, you and others, and that TNT is the danger, not you. Reread the post. I didn't read it as you being dangerous. Oh, well, I read it as we are dangerous. But I just trying to I'm trying to understand why I'm even being drawn into it. Like, my name should not even be brought up. I am not doing anything. You guys come in here in the morning, you talk to me, you know that I'm not we are victims. I was being here's the thing, and I'll tell you this too. I was completely doxxed with a picture of my dead mother on the name of my husband, first and last name. And my docs, my first and last name, had a picture of my 3-year-old granddaughter. Now, who is the doxer in this community? Who would do such a thing? Who would put my 3-year-old granddaughter on a picture on a dox? Stop trying to understand manufactured drama. It's not understandable. I'll never understand it all, Carla. I'm sorry you got to go through this again. It's just like, it seems like every couple of months my name gets brought up. And you guys, I can't ignore it on the most part, but every once in a while something comes up where I just can't ignore it. And I want to understand why I'm being drawn into this over and over again. It's not fair. Maybe I did misread it. I will read it again. But I'll tell you what, I read it when I first got up this morning, and I was livid. And I'll tell you why I was livid, because this has happened before. I've been accused of this before. I've been called Carla Farla Doxer by multiple people in this community, which is so not true. And I'm done. And so when I read it, and maybe I did take it the wrong way, and if I did, I apologize to that person. If I took it the wrong way, I apologize. But I don't apologize for sticking up for my friend Jen. Jen told us from the beginning that the video with the lights on and the fire truck and everything, she told us, at least she told me from the beginning, that was her neighbor had died of, that was when COVID was first came around, that her neighbor had passed away from COVID, and that's what that the ambulance and the fire truck was at her neighbor's house. A matter of fact, hi Angie, a matter of fact, that day after, because it was a neighbor, it was a woman, she had passed away, and the husband was friends with her dad, and she was making meals for him. So that's what a bad person she is, you know. That's what a bad person. She was making meals for him. So stop trying to say she's this horrible person. She's my friend. I have a right to have a friend on YouTube who I want. I don't tell anybody else who they can be friends with, who they can't be friends with. It is like a hate carousel. I know, but it's being brought up again. This is being brought up over and over again, and nobody should care about it. But it gets brought up and it gets drawn in, and people, people want to bring it up over and over again, call names, and have hate channels and do this and do that, and I'm done. But I will stick up for myself. I don't care. I will stick up for myself. Hey, Angie, I did see you come in. Hey, Mr. Positive. And if I did read it wrong, I apologize. I do apologize. But I read it as something like I was a danger to the community. And I'm just here to tell you, I am so not a danger to this. I'm not a danger to anybody, honestly. Um, but I read it as that I was a danger to this community. Did she use the same picture though, the other incident, or am I missing something? What are you talking about, Remy? There was only one video. It was when the people came, or the ambulance and fire truck came to her neighbor's house to remove the body of the guy's wife. There was no CPS call. She never said there was a CPS call. That's totally manufactured. I'd stick to you and you're being called the doctor, etc. Let those two figure it out. I don't want to get in the middle of anybody's fight, anybody's argument. Yeah, I scared the crap out of you. I know, I'm this monster. Oh God. So that's that's what that's what's wrong with this community, and I'm going to say it right now. I mean, I go in these chats and I just have to shake my head because it's getting to the point where it's ridiculous and you don't know what to explain or to believe because one person says one thing, the other person says something, and no matter what it is, you're going to have the people that are supporting that one person believe whatever they say, whether it's the truth or not, and the other person that's got the opposite of saying the opposite, she's got her own people that believe whatever she says, and she's going to have the people on her side believe whatever she says. Hey, Pixie, that's what I heard too, Remy. Word on the street is she used the same pictures when she claimed CPS was at her house. Who are you talking? Are you talking about Jen? Because that's not true. You're hearing that from one person. Hey, Plumey. I support Jen. I do. She's my friend. I will not turn on her. I see I see her behind the scenes, and I know what kind of person she is. A lot of people see what they see on YouTube and don't understand what goes on. It doesn't matter. They want to move on from Diane, so they are making a target out of you. Right. And who cares? Diane, it's not going away. It's going to stay the way it is. And, a lot of people will say, oh, well, your channel is irrelevant. Look how many people you have in your chat, 20 people, maybe 18, sometimes 10. Who cares? I don't care. I'm not on here to make money. I'm not on here to earn a living. Good God. If I was, I'd be starving. I'm here to have fun, to talk in the morning. And I love coming on in the morning. I love talking to you people. Everyone knows who the liars are. Don't worry about what liars think. I don't know anyone credible that thinks you're a real lifer. Thank you. Thank you, Miss OMG. I'm not a real lifer. Have I made a mistake and called someone by their first name because that's how I know them? That's how I talk to them behind the scenes. Yeah, I have. I've done that. If you want to call that doxing, then, I've always apologized for it when I've done that. I'm not even looking. Oh, goodness. Um, but I just want to say that I would never call out somebody. I would never do that. I want people to know that, and this is one of the reasons that I have not done giveaways in a while, because I don't want to be accused of having someone's address and throwing it out there. It's just you know, and also want to throw out kudos to Marissa for her stream yesterday, for her um, uh, calling St. Jude, getting it all out there on tape that she, and you knew, if you guys haven't gone to NewsTubers today, go there because it's on there. Ginger Lock's mom also has a video up about when she called. Um, and um, so, there's proof that her and her husband have been donating to um, St. Jude for years. So please don't say, and weren't you, I mean, press one if you were not proud to be a part of that whole thing of raising money for St. Jude. I was so proud to be a part of that. And, you know, it was like really, I was so proud of this community. And I mean, and Molly doesn't take all the credit. She never has taken all the credit. It was as a whole, we just came together and we just gave. And we gave, no matter if it was $5, $1.99, $500, $2,000. And I saw there was one for $2,300. Every little bit counted, and it went up and up and up and up. And that was so cool. And it was such a great thing to be a part of. That was cool. St. Jude called her back and confirmed her channel alone raised 16,000 and all went to St. Jude, and her husband and her have a file that they are continually donating. And they do have files on it. My husband and I have a file too. I mean, I'm not gonna call them. I've never called them. I mean, we get t-shirts and stuff like that from St. Jude's, but I I I say kudos to Molly. I really do. Because first of all, do you know how hard, and a lot of people say, well, how hard is it to hold on to a chat for 3 hours by yourself? I'll tell you what she did that night by herself is very hard. When you have a panel, it's easy because you play off each other, okay? But she did it by herself for 3 hours, and that is no easy task. And she did it by herself. And that's not easy. You try coming up here, even for an hour sometimes. It's like you have to find things to talk about. And when you're by yourself, it's not always that easy. And she did it for 3 hours. I mean, yeah, she was singing. Was it all good? Well, some of it, you know, was really good. Some of it wasn't, but she did it. She did it. And she kept us entertained. Well, Molly is an entertainer. Okay. She is. Come on, let's face it. No matter what, whether you like her, you hate her, she is entertaining. So I mean, I think out of all of the people on YouTube, only a handful could have done that. I think Molly could have done it. I think Laura might have been able to do that, and maybe Mallory. Because I'm not saying anything against Tiffany, but that's a very hard thing to do by yourself. Very hard thing to do. I mean, Laura goes on her panel by herself all the time. Like she goes on for hours by herself. I think though, if you're not used to it, if you're used to having someone come up and talk like I am, Hey, Marissa, I'm talking about you. I'm talking shit. No, I'm not. No, I am not. I'm saying how hard it would be. Like, I don't know. I couldn't do it for 3 hours. I could not go up on a panel for 3 hours and keep people entertained. What would I do? Like, twerk? Good Lord. Okay, bye, Mr. Positive. Yeah, her ears were burning. I was saying nice things about her. I'm just glad that everybody got to see and hear that phone call. And it's been clipped now by multiple channels. So, yeah, I came in here in a huff this morning, Molly. But I might have been wrong. I might have been wrong. And I take ownership. When I'm wrong, I take ownership. I was just maybe read it too fast. And I read it as I was a danger to this community and a doxer. And this shot isn't important. They're ridiculous. Yeah, I know. I know that, and on the most part, Marissa, I do ignore it, but sometimes I just have to, put it out there. Laura doesn't entertain though. Laura isn't as good as no, Molly's an entertainer. She is. She is. Let me entertain you. Yeah, she's an entertainer. She definitely is. And she kept us all because you know what, usually I'll get, I will be, hey, mac and cheese, I will be doing stuff around my house during a stream, and like, if I ever miss somebody, like they say hello to me and I miss you in a chat, it's probably because I'm doing things in my in uh in my house, and I'm just going around and then checking, my chat. Because I know people will say, you didn't say hello to me, or they'll say hello to me multiple times. And it's like, yeah, I didn't see that. Anybody want to come up? Ginger Locks, Molly. I'll put the link in the chat. I just, every once in a while I have to address something. I just want people to know I'm not a doxer. I am not a real lifer. I don't do that stuff. Look, and Molly knows this for a fact because I had her phone number for a long time. And the only time I gave Molly's phone number out, I asked her permission because somebody else wanted it. And she gave me her permission. I would never give someone's phone number, not even someone's phone number, out to somebody if I had it. And Molly knows that. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't do it. But I might have read what I read too fast this morning. Also, today at some point, Cindy, hi.com, how are you? Nice to see you. Saw your last video. I don't know if I commented or not, but I did see your last video. It's pretty cool. Um, Cindy's going to be doing, if you guys know Cindy, she comes in here. She's one of my moderators. She's going to be doing a reaction video. I'm not sure if it's going to be this morning or this afternoon, but it should be good. I might be on panel. I don't know if she does go live. She's been taking care of, her parents. So, but I'm not going to apologize for being friends with someone. That's one thing I am not going to do. I have a right to be friends with who I want to, whether it's Lady Whistledown, whether it's Jen, whether it's Life with Jen, it doesn't matter. I have a right to be friends with who I want to, and I will be. And don't tell me who to be friends with, because that'll make me want to be friends with them more. The advantages of living on this is what the mistake I made a couple of years ago. I took someone's word for it and hated Marissa, not hated Marissa. I can never say I hate someone, but I disliked her because of someone else saying that they were just a bad person. And actually, I came to YouTube because of Marissa, because I was in a group in Facebook, a Chris Watts group, and I heard this name, Molly Golightly, Molly Golightly, Molly Golightly, and they said no, no, ever go to her channel. She's a victim basher, blah blah blah. So what happens when someone tells you not to do something? You go. I went. And I think it might have been the first time I ever subscribed to a channel. Um, and I watched her videos, and I thought she was okay. She was entertaining for sure. I had no idea about the wife swap thing. So after, of course, I had to go watch the wife swap episode that she was in, which was funny, which was hilarious as hell. You guys haven't seen it. You need to go. You have the right to be friends with anyone. Jen and I had issues, but damn, that was ages ago. Let it go, people. Lady Whistledown is a good channel. Yes, Lady Whistledown is a good channel. And I'm friends with Lady Whistledown. We are Whistledown. Um, and why can some people be forgiven for their heinous behavior, but other people can't? Like, I find that that's a hypocrisy of YouTube. Some people can do the worst things on YouTube, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry. That's okay. That's okay. They're forgiven. Other people can do like just something little and say they're sorry and they're never forgiven. It's like, it's like they slapped your baby or something. You know what I mean? Like, get over it already. I'm actually making mac and cheese for my kids tonight and myself. It's favorite comfort food. I haven't made mac and cheese, and the only time I make mac and cheese is when my grandkids are here. Because my husband and I, not favorites. We're not favorites of mac and cheese, or that's not one of our favorites. It depends on how liked you are, how popular you are. Oh, I think too, Remy, and correct me if I'm wrong. I think it depends if you're afraid of that person too. If you're afraid you're going to get dragged by that person, you're going to forgive that person a lot faster. You're afraid that they got a big mouth and they're going to drag you on their panel. Um, to me, getting dragged is like they're preaching to the choir as far as I'm concerned. They're preaching to someone that's not there to listen. Because if someone tells me, well, you're being dragged right now, I don't go to that channel. So they're talking to themselves. So actually the joke is on them if I get dragged because I'm not listening to them. I'm not listening. I won't go to a clip channel and watch it. I won't go to your stream and watch it. I won't give you a view. So you're preaching to the choir. Um, I don't watch people I don't like. There's people on here I don't like. There's people on here I thought I liked a lot and then ended up, you know, being on the opposite. And I'm not going to say I don't like them, maybe disappointed. Um, very disappointed in how things turned out, but it is what it is. Like, but would I like go on my panel and just like, yeah, fuck them? But I wouldn't go. Here's the thing, Marissa. I wouldn't go on my panel and have a panel of 5 and 6 people and just bash them. Well, maybe Diane, I would. Maybe Diane, I would because of what she's done. But I wouldn't accuse them of doing things they haven't done. And two, I mean, you can go back in all my videos. My videos are all up, every single one. I don't delete them. Don't delete them. It is what it is. But it's It's just frustrating sometimes. I just get frustrated. I just sometimes feel like I should defend myself. I know people say, oh, you don't need to defend yourself. We know that you're not like this or you're not like that. I love homemade mac and cheese. Homemade mac and cheese is like the best. It is. It's so fattening, though. It's so fattening. Anything with cheese. Actually, I had toast and cheese this morning for breakfast. I usually have like scrambled eggs or something like that, but this morning I had toast and cheese is like not really good for the waistline, but it's nice outside today. Hopefully it'll be nice. I'm going to go. My husband gave me my allowance. I'm going to go. I think I might get my nails done today because my nails look horrible. And get my nails done, get my hair. That's why I'm waiting to go like cam up because I'm going to get my hair cut and I want highlights. I want highlights or lowlights. I don't know if it's highlights or lowlights, but I want to like get my hair done really nice and then cam up. Not that it's gonna like make me look like $1,000,000, but you want one good blizzard? What the hell's the matter with you, Remy? Good Lord. Why would you want a blizzard? But okay, so everyone throw out hearts for Marissa. Throw up hearts for Marissa because she done good. I don't care what anybody says. I love when she said, clip that, MFers. Cheese and milk I use fit. Mine is lactose free and not as good as the kids. I love cheese and thank good products are better these days. Yeah, products are better these days. Thank you, Miss OMG. Yeah, we need to sure throw up hearts for her because she done good. And Tiffany Marie and Corey and um, Mallory and Laura. I mean, all of them. They all, as a collaborated together and got this thing done, got her done. And that's, that's the thing is, it was tried for a couple years by Miss Effin Wonderful, and she could never get enough people behind her. And I don't think Tiffany could have done it on her own, but with her a little help from her friends, she got it done. She is my friend, Molly. I'm so sick of people calling her life with skin and life with, they're just so derogatory to her and they don't know the real her. She is like, um, she is, she's a good person. She has a good family. She has a wonderful husband. She takes care of her father. So, a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people put their parents in like, nursing. She takes care of her father. So there's a lot of things that people don't know about Jen, and they assume things on her. She's an avid hiker. She's in great shape, and to call her, put her down for her looks. She's beautiful, by the way. She's a beautiful, beautiful girl. I'm a cheeseaholic. I make roux, use shell mac and Velveeta. I Yeah, Velveeta cheese is like very good meltable cheese. Hey, Kay. I thank you, Kay. Thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, she's a good person. I don't care. And she's my friend, and I will never deny that friendship. I won't. No matter what people say about her, I don't care if you have 300 or 3,000 people in your chat putting her down, calling her name. You people do not know her like I know her. I'll tell you what, when I met Jen, and this is a true story. Do you all remember the Blondie McBlonde um fiasco and Blonde Bay when the scammers were in this community? And Diane had me on her panel and I was bashed in her chat for going against those two. Jen is the one that friended me and made a video for me, sticking up for me because she didn't like what went on in Diane's chat. Okay. She's the one, that's where I met her. So, she has been a friend to me since the whole Blonde Bay, Blondie McBlonde thing, which was, when you come to think of it now, Diane was trying to make me look bad. And plus, I got, I got, I got so bashed in that chat. Like, holy cow, people were so for Blondie McBlonde because she could talk better, she looked better. Everybody was for her. Come to find out, she was a scammer. Scammer was sticking up for the scammer. Isn't that like in the pot calling the kettle black? Hey, Dorky. So that's when Jen, like, she watched the chat and, hey, lady.
Yo, what are you bitching about now, Carla?
What?
What are you bitching about now, Carla?
I can't understand what you're saying.
I said, what are you bitching about now, Carla?
Oh, what am I not? I'm just saying that I'm going to be friends with Life with Jen, no matter what people say.
Yeah,
I don't care. Well, they're calling her Life with Skin and derogatory things.
What exactly did she do that pissed everybody off? I really don't know.
She already,
friends with me
she is,
for a hot time, but never talked to me.
she gave Molly or Mandy Bell her password and name or email password to her Discord. But she's apologized, and it was our, if anybody should be mad about that, should be me, because it was our like Discord. But she apologized for it and it's over with and we're friends now. But people can't let that go. They just go on and on and on and on about it.
You guys are so ridiculous.
I know it is, isn't it?
Yes.
But they'll have like a whole stream, and that's what they'll do. They'll just talk about her and they call her Life with Skin because she had a mommy makeover.
So did I.
Well, I think it's jealousy. I think she could afford it, so she got a mommy makeover. She doesn't deny it.
Me either. I'm proud of it.
So was she.
Other one.
She showed us her boobs in Discord. I'm like, wow. I want a mommy makeover.
I'm starting to look like one of those chickens that got a lot of pumped antibodies. I don't look like one of those Whole Foods rotisseries anymore. Now I look like one you get at Walmart that's nice and plump.
Well, yeah, and she can afford it. Look, if you can afford it, hey, go for it. Like, she's gotten like Botox in her lips, and she showed us what it looks like. She told us, like, she showed us pictures. I mean, she looks good. So why make fun of somebody? Like, the only reason you would make fun, like, call somebody Life with Skin, is because you're jealous that you can't do the same thing she can do.
Do you want to know something? When you go to a surgeon, any plastic surgeon, every plastic surgeon I've ever talked to in my whole life, they always said the same thing every consultation. They said, if anybody ever tries to make you feel bad about yourself, it's because they are just jealous because they can't afford it. And then man tries to make you feel bad about having plastic surgery or calls you fake or phony, it's because they can't afford the upkeep on a woman, the maintenance on a high maintenance. Do I think it's jealousy? I think it's more of an thing more envy. I mean, there is a difference between jealousy and I think that if you can do it, do it. If it's something that is gonna make you happy, then do it. I mean, I had the Bell's palsy, and I really had to, lift up this one side of my face. I never thought that I would have like a partial facelift. I never thought that would ever happen to me, especially so young. But I had to do it. But I'm happy with my face. I like my big boobs. I mean, I am happy with my body. I,
And then he says, "Praise Jesus, the Lord made me so cute because I can't afford that stuff."
God, exactly, exactly.
But,
No, I,
if that makes you feel good about yourself,
yeah,
what is wrong with that? Hey, Joy.
do it. No,
Yeah. But they were calling her life with skin, and I was just like, usually things don't bother me if it's about me. Like, I don't care. You're old, you're an old bag, you're an old hag or whatever. That doesn't bother me. But when it's about my friends, it does bother me, you know.
no, no. With I don't. Nah.
And here's the thing. Okay, so she did something that was stupid a year ago. But here's the thing. She didn't steal from the community.
But
So
what
why
did I can't remember. I remember
she
that.
gave Mandy Bell her
Okay, so that
email and password to a Discord. And it
okay.
was our Discord. And so if I can forgive her for that, then why can't the community just shut the fuck up about it? Like,
Hmm.
why can certain people tell me this? Why can certain people be forgiven for
Well,
doing worse?
that's the big question.
Yeah. In this community, it seems like it's who you are, not what you've done.
No, it's just a little bit of a hate mob. And someone like me, I need haters. So I embrace them. I'm like, bring it on. The more the better. And that really is true. And for some people to try and understand that logic, they probably just wouldn't. But Carla, you need haters. You really do. You
Oh,
need
I have them.
but you
Trust me.
need them. They're the first ones to click on your videos. They're the most interested. They're the ones that secretly buy your merch. They secretly do this. They secretly watch you. You need them. And it's just like with famous people. They need negative attention. Like I know a celebrity right now that is really trying to I'm not gonna say their name, but really trying to milk the yeah, what do you call it, over, they're trying to make it more negative press than it actually is. It's like not even that big of a deal, and they're trying to see who the biggest bidder is on the story. And it's just because people are so, they love negativity. It's That's what people like. And the thing is you have to have a negative state of mind in order to, to be able to place yourself with that kind of, stuff. Like I am a very positive person. I am not a negative person. And if I feel down, I don't even think that I even allow myself to get down anymore. I'm just like, all right, now you're giving me an effing headache. I don't have time for this. That's where I'm at. Like I'm just like the other night I told Tiffany and Laura, and I said, listen, I need a break because I just had a headache.
Hmm.
Did not want to be on live. I did not want to check messages. I did not want to work. I did not want to clean. Uh I did not want to leave this bed because my head was pounding in such a way. I said I need a break. And it wasn't a break from YouTube or a break from my friends or my YouTube friends, the YouTube channel. It was like a break from this house, my son, my husband, the dog, my phone. I just needed to get this horrendous.
You needed to rest up for the weekend because Ginger Locks is coming there to visit you.
Well, she's coming for one night.
When is she coming? Tomorrow or tonight?
She's coming in a couple hours. She's bringing me cupcakes.
Oh, she's left already?
No, no, she's leaving in 5 hours.
Oh, okay.
gonna go over to Chocolate World and shop, and then we're gonna go eat and stuff. And
Hey, tacos.
is tacos in there?
Yeah, she just came in.
That's my bed.
She said she's in a shitty mood. Oh my God, she cracks me up every
You want to
day.
see real life? She's awesome.
I would love to meet her in
You
real.
want to
She's
know
one of the ones I would love to meet in real life.
exactly
Seriously.
what
Her
is
and her tacos.
on YouTube? She wasn't fake or different at all.
Do you know they haven't had a honeymoon yet? She was talking about the other day that they
Aw,
haven't had a honeymoon.
they should go to Las Vegas. I'm going to
They
Las.
should go to Colorado with you and meet
Oh, imagine.
Robbie.
Oh, that would be awesome if they met me in Denver.
Uh-huh. They could go stay at that haunted hotel. Isn't it the one that Stephen
That's
King did that movie? What was
what
that movie?
Shining,
The Shining. Yeah, that's in
Colorado.
Colorado.
Where in Colorado?
I'm not sure. Hey, Kimberly, I'm not sure where it is in Colorado. Where is I can't even remember
I'd stay
hotel.
a heartbeat.
Yeah, it supposedly is haunted. That's why Stephen King made that movie.
You know, I saw Stephen King when I was a makeup artist. When I was like starting my makeup artist career, I saw him in like 1996 or something. I was walking this way on 57th Street and he walked right past me. I didn't say anything to him, but I was like, and I see people on the street a lot, and he just was walking by.
He has a bit part in every one of his movies.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
always has a bit part in one of his movies. Every one of his movies, he's got a bit part in. I love Stephen King. I read his books all the time.
I couldn't believe he walks past me. I was like, holy shit. You know what I want now?
What?
Look,
What is it?
Mel.
Oh, as
Yeah.
good as it
Oh,
gets.
yes. Barnyard Sound TVZ.
I love that movie.
I know it's our favorite movie. You and
It is my favorite movie. I have watched that movie, I bet you 15 times.
I bet you I've seen it about 300.
Yeah, I love it.
It's the
I
perfect.
love how everybody hates him. The waitresses in the restaurant, nobody would.
My friend Darcy, and I never knew this. My friend Darcy in LA, her husband's an agent, and she was in the movie Can't Buy Me Love and Friday the 13th Part 6, and she's best friends with Helen Hunt since they were kids.
Oh, really?
And yeah,
She was good in that movie.
she won an Oscar.
She doesn't look so good now.
No, the
She
total.
looked good then, but she doesn't
I
look so good now.
I heard she's a total bitch in real life.
Oh,
I'm
really?
Yeah, and I did meet Greg Kinnear for like 2 seconds.
Thank you, Stokers. Thank you.
Did somebody show you the tits?
Yeah, I got a super sticker.
Aw,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
give
I
them.
was saying, I was talking about the whole fundraiser thing this morning, and I was saying whether you gave 99 cents or $900,
Oh, of
it all added up. Like it doesn't, because some people are saying, well, I just gave
no,
$5 and I
no,
just gave this.
no.
That doesn't matter.
Listen,
Every little penny counted.
come on. When I made that $1,000 donation to St. Jude's a couple months ago, I just put it on my freaking credit card. I was like, what, blah, blah, and that was it. Like you just do it, and you do it with good intentions. If you don't have it, listen. Everybody's in different situations. Okay,
Right.
I'm in a good situation, thank God. Now
Mm-hmm.
everything will change in a week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it could all change.
Right.
You never know, but you know it's that some people are. I hear some people are a little getting happy over the fact that St. Jude is issuing me some sort of prize because I raised
Right.
$15,000. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's wrong with that?
I didn't even know about that, so it's not like I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do it for a prize." No, it was all like
You didn't even know it was going to
I
happen. It
know.
was like a total fluke. And
It
look
was.
what happened. I think that's and
It
correct
was
me if I'm wrong. There's such thing as divine intervention.
absolutely.
And I believe in
Carla,
God, and I think that's what happened that night.
And Tiffany Marie was like, Marissa, can you imagine if you would have kept on going? I said, I don't know.
Oh, Ginger Locks, come up and tell us about it. She said she just turned into the biggest Karen on my daughter's school, shaking mad. Come up and talk about it.
Mm.
Uh-oh. Ginger, have you ever heard Ginger mad? Have
Yes.
you ever heard her mad?
Yes.
We heard her mad in the hospital. Oh my God.
I heard her mad. She was yelling.
She is so sweet, but oh
I
boy,
heard
when
her
she gets
yell
mad.
crimes, and I heard her yell at a bar in Hershey.
Really?
Yeah, she was yelling at a bar.
Oh, she was yelling at what's his face. Yeah, I remember that.
Back to my house, she was done yelling.
Oh, the bus never picked up your daughter for school this morning? Wow. Oh, that sucks.
I took Violet on 2 walks. I fed her. I played with her. Now she's
What is your routine with Violet?
uh well, I take her to the hood and I feed her. I give her a shower or a bath once a week. I change her dress about every 2 days. No, 2 or 3 days. And yeah, just I mean, I play with her a lot, you know.
Does she ask to go out?
Not no, she just sits there barking at the chipmunks in the backyard. Also, fox outside.
Kimberly says, Molly, thank you so much for doing that live stream. You did an awesome job.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Yeah, you did. But I think there was some divine intervention there.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't think that I could pull it off if I did it again, but in a couple of months, it would be great to be able to do it again.
Well, now you know how it works.
Yeah.
Maybe you do that like twice a year or something. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I mean,
At least we know because here's the thing, when I donated it, within a minute, I had an email. I had an email saying that my donation went
yeah.
through.
We want to know something like a lot of people will say, I wasn't shocked that so many people turned so over it. Actually, I I thought that even if you hated my guts, that you'd be able to put your shit aside and I mean, especially if you're a mother, a grandmother, a parent, or just anybody with a heart.
Hey, Ben.
And the fact that some people actually got angry over it and had something ugly to say about it or negative, I was like, God, you're showing yourself to everybody, and I don't need to say a word.
Well, saying that you only did it to make Diane look bad is ridiculous. Like,
Well, it made Diane look bad, and I
well,
need to realize that
Diane didn't need any help looking bad.
no.
Okay.
And by the way, who said this that I wanted to make Diane look bad? Who said this?
I have no idea. I just heard it through the grapevine.
Oh,
Someone
please.
said it. I don't know who said it, but someone
But
said
what
it.
did make her look
Might
bad?
have been it might have been in Wendy's chat. It might have been, I don't know.
Consider
Hi,
the
Denise R.
consider the goddamn source.
Exactly. That's what I say too. I only address things every once in a while. You know me, I've learned from you to ignore, to turn the other cheek. But every once in a while, you address things, and you end up getting, shit on for it. But
No,
Taco said, I told you they would say stupid shit about it. Of
and guess
course.
what? All I ever want. Listen, did I want her to go to jail? No, that's not my goal. My goal, number one, is to see these kids get that period. And I think I've always meant it. I've always said it. And that's it. And now that there's a sense of relief. A little bit of relief.
Well,
Now,
you know why? Because we know that our money went there, and at least
oh yeah,
if we can't get our money back from Diane, we at least know that. Hey, Mel,
oh, I love Mau Mau. I love Mau.
Yeah, I am. I'm fine. Yeah, Mel Mel is hilarious.
She don't like
It's one of
me.
the ones that she doesn't like you.
Hate,
Why?
she hates me. I don't know, but I love her.
I do too.
But mama. No, it's fun. No, you want to know some of those babies deserve that money, and I just can't believe I can't believe she got away with it for so long, and it's really over. And
Hi, Don Marie. The thing is, a lot of people felt like hurt that their money didn't go where they thought it was going
of
to
course,
go.
I was hurt by that too.
Oh, Mel Mel said, "Oh, shut up, Molly."
Who said I'm
Mel Mel said that. She
mole,
likes you.
mole, mole? Oh, shut up!
Haven't you been out of bed yet? How come you have a sweater on?
Dog,
Is it
I forgot.
cold there?
It's freezing.
Yeah, it's cold here too.
And then Kate Smalls was like, "Oh, I'm looking at this really cool true crime video." I said, "I'm listening to Carla's rant." She was fucking
Oh, no, well, it didn't last long. I'm just not going to apologize for being friends with someone. I'm just not. And I don't care what you call her, life with skin or whatever. That's not, if you look at her picture, she's got a video up that's like um 7.5 minutes and it shows what she looks like. And she's definitely not life with skin. Okay. She's beautiful. Check it out.
I'll tell you one thing. I know it's really making me sick. I can't keep up with these bitches, and I mean who they're friends with, who they like on Tuesday, who they're fighting with by Saturday. You're not allowed this one. Don't you ever fucking tell me what side you.
Exactly. Don't tell me who I can talk to
I'm
or
like,
who I can't talk to.
no, they actually people have had the balls, and I'm like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? A fucking sheep? Get the fuck. I can
Hey,
think,
Kathy.
and that's the thing.
Well,
But
well, people think, well, because they have their little sheep that follow them, and they'll follow you around to chats and call
mom,
you. Like, my big thing
mom,
is, I have this one that follows me around from chat to chat and calls me Carla Farla Doxer. And I have this woman blocked,
and this is
and
the
yet she'll come into my chat. The nerve! She'll
Carla
come into my chat.
dogs
Carla Farla Doxer. That's their nickname for me, and I'm not a doxer.
an adult.
Yeah, she's an
No,
adult.
no,
She's probably a grandmother, but
no, I don't believe that. No, she's 14.
yeah.
She's Jake's age. You know what? Jake doesn't even talk to people like that. She's 10.
Well, anybody that calls people names like Life with Skin or Carla Farla Doxer, how old are they call Cindy? You know, Cindy,
Who's Cindy?
Heidi. She was Heidi before, but she's Cindy now. They call her Chindy
Cindy?
Fatneck. They call her
What,
Chindy
Cindy?
Fatneck.
Remember when you got in trouble for
Yes,
I got
her. No,
her?
look, she's in my Discord now. We are fine. But they call her Cindy Fatneck. That's another one of their troll names for her. Like it's so stupid.
Oh my
It's
god.
like so stupid.
That's
And
so
her and I are close like this now. Like, there's nothing that I have made amends with everybody that most of the people that I had problems with, I've made amends with. And why should I apologize for that? I'm not going to.
fuck it.
No. Okay. Okay. One person I won't apologize to is Diane, and I stopped following Diane long before this ever came to light with
I followed I unsubbed all them bitches. I
I
unsubbed.
thought what they did to you was disgusting. I seriously,
What did they do
they
to me?
when they started on you about being a thief and all that because of what happened in New Orleans and all that, I
I'm not
just thought, and showing all that. And then you turned around, and you showed it all yourself, which I thought was the best thing you could have done because, like, fuck you, I'm going to show it myself. You know what I mean?
yeah, people don't like it when I clap back because I stomped 10 times harder and they're like,
No, you one up them. They didn't. They
I
they
do it
had
all
nothing to come back with.
but that's my MO. That's what I do.
Right.
I trump motherfuckers all the time.
Right. Well, I can't. I never think that far ahead.
Where the hell's Mina? Is she sleeping in?
She's taking a break. She's taking a break. She's around. She's in chats and stuff, but she's taking a break.
Good for her.
Sometimes we all need to take a break. We
She's
just need to
smart.
just log off, boo boo. You know what I mean?
She is woke.
Well, sometimes like last night,
Mm-hmm.
I logged off. I watched movies.
What'd you
Yeah.
watch?
I watched this movie. It's called Heaven is for Real. Heaven is for Greg Kinnear was in it. You know, Greg Kinnear from As Good as It Gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played the father. He played a father and a minister. It was kind of a tearjerker, but it's a good
I
movie.
watched, you know what I watched the other night, 2 nights ago? Brokeback Mountain. Longest fucking movie of my life.
I saw that years ago. Years ago. I can't even remember. Weren't they gay or something? Didn't they find out they were
Yeah.
gay? They
And
fell in love with each other.
at Brokeback Mountain in Wyoming. That was a special place to hook up.
My husband won't watch that. He's like, no, I'm not watching that.
And it was a love story that went on for years. It
Oh,
went on.
you like that movie too, Mr. Positive? It is a good movie. It
I
was
didn't.
a good movie.
I mean, I thought it was okay, but for the time back then, it was pretty big because you
Yeah.
now all everything's gay now. Like,
Well, yeah, it's not a big deal anymore. I think you have to watch what you say though now. You have to be politically
well,
correct.
they're a protected class, so that want to talk badly about gays and the transgender community. Like Mallory and Full On Drama wanted to fuck with people. They could rip down entire channels for being harassed for being trans. They're a protected class. Gays, yeah, they're a protected class.
I watch Rosie O'Kelly, and I started watching when I first came into this community. There was a few channels I watched. Rosie O'Kelly was, do you know Rosie O'Kelly?
No.
Yeah, she's transgender. Mallory will she used to have a channel called Mallory Williams. I watched her.
Yeah, I
I
know.
just thought she was entertaining.
Mallory's shit.
What's that?
Shit.
I
Mallory's
didn't.
she's meaning she's the shit. She's the bomb.
Yeah, she is. She is.
I
She's
remember
funny.
2 years ago, Diane said, "Don't talk to Mallory." She didn't give me a reason why. She was like, "Don't talk to Mallory," and I was like, "Whatever, bitch." And
Who said that?
I
She's
reached
liked you though. She's been a fan of yours forever.
I was like, "Mallory, we are cut from the same cloth, bitch," and she loved that. Yeah, 2 years.
Right.
Yeah, I like her. She's
Yeah, she showed who she was for. She wasn't shy.
Diane Pigeon. She's so funny.
Who I was surprised at was Laura coming out on your side. Like I thought, well, Laura's just going to be on the opposite side because Marissa's on this side, but she didn't, and I respect her for that. I really do,
Yeah,
because sometimes you can dislike someone, and then no
absolutely.
matter what they do, you'll just go against whatever they say. And
No,
her
that
and
that
Tiffany
would
weren't
never
getting along.
that would never be me. I would. The thing is if I had not donated and I had never had any contact with Diane, I know people would ask what my opinion was. They would
Right.
put me in there. They would have just thrown me and like that whole thing with. And I know nobody in the chat or you believes that this all started because she blocked me from uh hangouts. She unblocked. and she admitted it.
Taco says just because I'm gay doesn't mean I like us all. That's true. Well, it's just like us. We don't like all straight people, right?
No.
There's some people you don't like, some people you like. I mean, it's up to you. It doesn't mean you have to bash them. Like
Being
you
straight,
could just like move on.
people that I hate, they actually mostly the people that I dislike the most are actually white people. I can't
You
stand.
know what's
Yeah.
what's really funny is when I first met Gingerlock's mom, I was a big fan of Laura's and she was a big fan of yours. And but we stayed friends. We just never talked about, you know, I didn't talk about her about her with, about Laura with her, and she didn't talk about you with me. But we
If
stayed friends,
away
you
from
know.
Carla, I'm good. Seriously. That's all I want. I want fake, phony people to just stay the fuck away from me. Just stay away.
Ginger is a good person.
Yeah,
She's a
I've
good
met
friend.
like
I'll tell you what, she is a good friend of yours. She's
yeah,
always like stuck up for you. And she told me, and she did tell me, she goes, you don't know Marissa, but she goes, she did a lot for my daughter. And I respected you for that because I know what kind of person
mm,
Ginger Locks is. So her opinion of you mattered a lot to me because I respected her. She
yeah, I
said,
don't
you just don't know her.
know.
And
I don't
I've gotten to know you. Like I consider you one of my friends on here. And
know.
um, I see it. I don't see the Marissa that people talked about and believe me, people talk about you on Facebook. I was like, don't go to Molly Golightly's channel. She's horrible. She did this, she did that.
Oh,
Like you made a mistake,
eat
you
it.
know.
Are they still got the fucking shenan stickers?
I don't even go to those Facebook groups anymore. Like I don't even know if they exist anymore, to be honest with you.
Do you think that Roseanne Barr really gives a flying fuck when it's up the national anthem?
I didn't hear what you said. You were roboting.
Do you think that Roseanne Barr gives a fuck when any
No, God, no.
brings up
Uh,
the national anthem? She
no. Uh-uh.
fuck up. Who cares? Get over it. People move on.
Well, I've seen you triggered on certain things. I know
But
certain things trigger you.
the fact remains, I never, I never throw the first punch ever. I
Oh
never
no.
shot. I fire back, and I might fire and punch 10 times harder, and that's what you're gonna have to fucking deal with. Period. Because I'm not gonna push around. And yes, everybody should be holding on to their pocketbook around here.
Well, I think the good thing that came out of all this with the whole Diane thing is that we are going to be careful about who we donate, what charity we're going to donate to. We're going to make sure that it's going to that charity. We're going to do our due diligence and pay attention. I think we let her get away with something for a couple of years that we had no idea, at least nobody thought that because she was the pillar of the community, that she was,
One thing, remember back when I raised money for Frankie? I end up regretting that. Every time I do some sort of thing for somebody thinking I'm out, it ends up them taking advantage. Fuck that. There will be no Christmas thing. I won't be doing any I'm not
well, you know what I did this year, Molly? I put up a link to Toys for Tots. That's the only thing I did
uh,
because and it was a direct link. You just had to go there yourself. That's all I did. I was not getting involved with putting people's lists, and it's not because I just did not want to be put in that position that, you know, everybody was doing it. And I'm like, no, Toys for Tots, that's because to me, I think Christmas is for kids. So that's what I did. And I've known people that have gotten a lot out of that. So that was the only thing I did at Christmas
I really
on
do.
channel.
I really do love St. Jude's. We went to St. Jude 2014. It was me, Gloria and my mom. And I remember how bright and colorful it was. And like you think, oh my God, you go to St. Jude's, you're going to see, kids hooked up to machines and, you know, parents crying everywhere. It's really not like that. It's very colorful, vibrant, happy. Um, there is no sugar. I was shocked at that. They don't have sugar.
Jenny said she got her breakfast at Tiffany's Candle yesterday. It smells great.
Isn't it pretty? The candle that Laura made for Tiffany? That's not the Molly Golightly candle. That's a Tiffany candle. Because a Molly Golightly is violet and magnolia scent. So that's
Also, they have an Archer's Angel
yeah,
candle. That's the one I want to get.
yeah.
Archer's Angel. I haven't gotten one yet because she kept saying she was behind in her order, so I wanted to wait until she was like caught up with her orders and order a couple. I don't know what. Do you get to pick your scents, or does she just it just comes in the sense that she does?
You get to pick your scent, but when
Okay.
the breakfast at Tiffany's was a total surprise to me. So that basically was because she promised every but I said, my smell is violet. She said I can do that. So she never came out with a Molly Golightly. And the Molly Golightly is a spring scent. Like that's what
I
you
would love that.
well, it's very spring and it's very because magnolia, I have a magnolia tree right outside. And it's very fragrant when they bloom. You're like, woof. Yeah.
Mr. Positive said, I hope the candles that I ordered 2 weeks ago come soon.
Aw.
Kay says, I love someone who is strong in their morals and does not give a fuck about what others thinks. Two tacos. Two tacos is that. Oh my God, she doesn't care what people think about her. She is like,
Tacos is fun.
she is so entertaining. Like, I need to have her on my
How
panel again.
fun
I
she-
love her. Last time she was on my panel, she was, oh my God, she was deathly ill. She was so sick.
She
She
doesn't have
was like,
my
she
panel.
could barely talk.
She doesn't have on my panel anymore, the bitch. I was
She
gonna
what? Hang on, I have to go. Can you keep them entertained?
do me.
Yeah, my phone's ringing.
Okay. Am I gonna have to look at the fucking comments? Jesus. Hold on, let me look at the comments. Comments. Jenny. They will, Mr. P. She makes them to order. For all you asking lurking to seem you know who the fuck I'm talking about. Oh yeah, that's funny how people just assume. Kimberly Mikowski. Hey Creative Renewal. Hey K Smalls. Uh Shut the fuck up. I know. I was gonna go down to Texas. I was gonna drag two tacos to a DMX show. May 30th, we were gonna go. And Jen's like, I wanna go. Tiffany Tacos was like, I don't wanna fucking go see DMX. Fuck DMX. But unfortunately he passed away. I love all my candles. I'm addicted. Read this. Can you guys see me?
Oh my God.
What?
That
Somebody just
was a collection agency from the hospital. We owe them $75. You know what happens? We put our mail on we got a table in our kitchen. We put our mail and we just keep putting it up there. So, like, we can't afford $75. Got to have $75 in my purse. I said, just resend the bill because I'll never find it.
hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, bill for like 300 the other day, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I didn't even know what it was. Asian's like, "That's
Well,
a
we usually pay everything right away, like on the spot.
oh fuck."
Like when I go in for my appointments, we pay right away if there's a copay. But I don't know, for some reason we never paid that one. I don't know.
God.
No, we do pay our bills. It's not something that, it's not a big deal. $75 is nothing. Spend that every day.
Yeah. I took Jake. We went out to eat last night, and we had to bring something back for Daddy because he was working on the computer here. And we went out to eat, me and Jake, and he's such a good boy. And God,
He is so handsome.
I know he's so good.
He's
I
such a handsome little guy.
I, I really
He's
feel
not little though. He's tall. He looks like he's taller than you.
he's 5'11",
How tall are you?
5'4",
And your husband?
5'10".
So he's taller than both of you.
Yeah, and he's only
Did he get it from your side of the family or his side of the family? Or just between the two of you?
he looks like exactly like Adrian's younger brother.
Oh, really? He's handsome.
Thank you. And he's very well mannered and very smart.
But are you naturally dark haired or are you naturally blonde?
I am darkest blonde, lightest brown. So it's a natural. So when
And your husband's dark brown, right?
just light brown.
Okay. Because Jake looks like he's got dark brown hair.
Yeah, yeah, he does. He's so sweet. I
Are you
love
going live today, Marissa?
with what's her name? Ginger
Oh,
Lock.
oh, really?
Yeah,
Yay! When tonight?
whenever.
Oh, well, you staying in bed?
Well, I have an later, so
Because I think I'm going to shut down.
good.
Hey, hey now.
And
Thank you for coming up, though. I appreciate you. I love having you out.
hard.
Oh, there's Ginger. She said, Are you sick? She's asking if you're sick.
No, I'm just tired. I woke up
She's just tired. She's just she's just resting up to when you come there, Ginger Locks.
before she gets here. I gotta run to the eye doctor.
Oh, you're going to the eye doctor? What? You have to get tested?
So fucking blind as a bat. You haven't noticed?
How is I wanted to ask you about your
My
brain. Is it a brain tumor that you have or
they,
something?
they said 6 months. So if I found out January 12th, it's either June or July is my next MRI.
And did they tell you what they're going to do for it or?
Well, if it got bigger, if it gets bigger or more popping up, then they're gonna treat it with radiation or
Okay.
work and they'll go through my back of my ear. I'm not having a brain operation. It's not fucking happening. It's not gonna happen. I have a feeling everything's gonna be fine.
I think it will be.
But
You got a lot of people
out,
praying for you.
I'm not happy about these headaches.
Is that what you get? Like really bad headaches?
Yeah. I
Okay, Marissa.
feel a crushing in the head right here. And it wakes
How did you find out about it? Like,
well,
is it, be-
2 times like a month, right there in the cerebellum, the back.
uh-huh.
That's where it's on this side. I would I sleep on my back. What happened is I was sleeping and it felt like it was all these bones were being crushed into a million pieces and it woke me up and sleep 2 times. And after the second time, my husband was like, "All right, this is not normal. Call my cousin. His cousin's a neurologist and in one of Wisconsin or some bullshit, and she teaches neurology." So I went, like, get in there. I went there immediately. They scheduled the MRI a couple days later. Bada bing, bada boom. We did it, and then they're like, "Oh, sorry to tell you, over the phone." First, she said, "You have a lesion," and then the next doctor said it was a tumor. I was like, "Wait, what?" They're like, "Yeah, a lesion is a tumor," and I'm like, "Okay." They're like, "Hopefully, it's benign." So hopefully, it's
Didn't
benign.
you get scared when they told you?
Adrian said that he was shocked that I'm more freaked out than I am. So
I would be.
I'm
I
not.
would be scared to death.
I don't worry until there's something really to worry about.
Creative Renewal said, my friend's sister had a similar situation. No one wanted to touch her, and she had it removed.
Oh my
So
god, I cannot. Let's say I can't imagine having an operation brain. It's not.
she
No.
had it in the stem of her brain, but her spine, by her spine, and it was benign, but it put tons of pressure on her brain.
Oh my. Fuck that. Oh well. All right, Carl.
Okay, thanks for coming up, Marissa. Love you.
I know you.
Uh, you have a good day. Have fun with Ginger Locks. I love her. Give her a hug for me.
I will.
All right. So you guys, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Sorry about my rant. I if I took it the wrong way, I apologize. Hear that? I apologize if I took it the wrong way, but I'm so sick of being drawn into drama that I have nothing to do with. So you guys take care and have a great day. I'm gonna probably get some things done around here. I know I'm gonna vacuum. Love you, Kimberly, Creative Renewal, Jenny, um, Ginger Locks, Kimberly, Mr. Positive, um, Tacos, everybody. You guys take care. I love you guys. Bye.